Investing in self-improvement, strategies for change. Imagine you're standing at a crossroads, pondering where to put your most valuable resources. Most of us immediately think of money, property, or career choices. Yet, the wisest investment you can ever make doesn't involve stocks or real estate. It's an investment in yourself. This isn't just about chasing perfection or fixing flaws. It's about nurturing your inner landscape, strengthening your resilience, and unlocking your potential. When you commit to growing as a person, you're not just improving your present, you're building a more robust and fulfilling future. It's a quiet, powerful act of self-love and foresight that pays dividends in every area of your life. Thinking of self-improvement as an investment helps us approach it with intention and a long-term view. Just like a financial investment, it requires careful planning, consistent effort, and sometimes a willingness to take calculated risks. You wouldn't expect a tree to grow tall and strong overnight, nor would you plant a seed and ignore it. Similarly, personal growth needs tending, patience, and the right conditions to flourish. It means dedicating time and energy, not just when things are easy, but especially when faced with challenges, viewing each step as a contribution to your overall well-being and happiness. The returns on this internal investment are truly invaluable. They manifest as greater peace of mind, stronger relationships, increased confidence, and a deeper understanding of who you are and what you stand for. When you invest in your emotional intelligence, you become better at navigating conflicts and connecting with others. When you invest in your mental wellness, you develop coping mechanisms for stress and adversity. These aren't fleeting benefits. They are foundational strengths that support you through life's inevitable ups and downs, creating a ripple effect that touches everyone around you. One of the first and most crucial strategies for change is cultivating genuine self-awareness. Before you can steer your ship in a new direction, you need to know exactly where you are and what currents are influencing you. This involves honestly looking at your habits, your reactions, your thoughts, and your feelings without judgment. It's about noticing the patterns that serve you and those that hold you back, even if they feel uncomfortable to acknowledge. Taking the time to truly understand yourself is like consulting a detailed map before embarking on a journey. It helps you plot the most effective course. To build this self-awareness, you don't need grand gestures or complicated rituals. Simple, consistent practices can make a world of difference. Try setting aside a few minutes each day for quiet reflection, perhaps journaling your thoughts and emotions, or simply observing your breath. Notice how different situations make you feel and what triggers certain reactions within you. This isn't about blaming yourself for past behaviors, but about gathering information. The more you understand your inner workings, the more power you have to make conscious choices that align with the person you aspire to be. Once you have a clearer picture of yourself, the next step is to define what change truly means for you. Self-improvement isn't a one-size-fits-all blueprint. It's deeply personal. What one person needs to work on might be entirely different from another's journey. Perhaps you want to be more patient, or more assertive, or better at managing stress. Maybe you want to learn a new skill or break an old habit. Take the time to identify specific areas where you genuinely desire growth, rather than simply adopting someone else's idea of what better looks like. Your authentic goals will be the most motivating. When setting these goals, remember the power of small, achievable steps. Grand transformations often feel overwhelming, leading to burnout before you even begin. Instead, break down your larger aspirations into tiny, manageable actions that you can commit to daily or weekly. If you want to be a more patient person, perhaps you start by consciously pausing for 5 seconds before reacting in a frustrating situation. These small wins build momentum and confidence, proving to yourself that change is indeed possible. Each small step is a brick in the foundation of your new self. Another vital strategy is learning to embrace discomfort. Change, by its very nature, takes us out of our familiar routines and thought patterns, and that can feel unsettling, even scary. Our brains are wired for comfort and predictability, so venturing into the unknown often triggers resistance. However, true growth happens at the edge of your comfort zone, where you stretch beyond what feels easy. Recognize that feeling uncomfortable isn't a sign that you're doing something wrong. It's often a sign that you're doing something right, pushing against old limits and forging new paths. It's also crucial to understand that the path of self-improvement is rarely a straight line. There will be days when you feel incredibly motivated and make great progress, and then there will be days when you stumble, revert to old habits, or lose your way. These setbacks are not failures. They are part of the process, offering valuable lessons and opportunities to adjust your approach. Treat these moments with compassion, learn what you can, and then gently redirect yourself back toward your goals. Resilience isn't about never falling, it's about how you pick yourself up. Building a strong support system is an invaluable strategy for navigating change. You don't have to embark on this journey alone. Share your aspirations with trusted friends, family members, or mentors who can offer encouragement, perspective, and accountability. Having people who believe in you and can cheer you on during tough times makes a significant difference. Sometimes, simply talking through your challenges with someone who listens can provide the clarity and motivation you need to keep going. Connection itself is a powerful catalyst for growth. For some, investing in self-improvement might also mean seeking professional guidance, such as therapy or coaching. Just as you might consult an expert for financial advice or fitness training, a mental health professional can offer specialized tools, insights, and a safe space to explore deeper issues. They can help you identify blind spots, develop healthier coping mechanisms, and process past experiences that might be holding you back. Seeing a therapist isn't a sign of weakness. It's a proactive, courageous step towards understanding yourself better and accelerating your personal growth journey. Patience and consistency are perhaps the most underestimated yet powerful strategies for lasting change. We live in a world that often celebrates instant gratification, but true personal growth is a marathon, not a sprint. Show up for yourself consistently, even on days when you don't feel like it, and trust that small, repeated efforts accumulate into significant progress over time. Be patient with your pace, understanding that some changes take longer to integrate than others. Like a gardener tending their plants, consistent care yields the most beautiful results. As you move forward, remember to celebrate your progress, no matter how small it seems. Acknowledging your efforts and achievements reinforces positive behaviors and boosts your motivation. Did you stick to your new habit for a week? That's worth celebrating. Did you manage to respond calmly instead of reacting impulsively? Give yourself credit. These small victories are proof that your investment is paying off, and they provide the fuel you need to continue on your path. Don't wait for the finish line to appreciate how far you've come. Finally, shift your perspective from fixing yourself to evolving. You are not broken. You are a complex, dynamic human being with endless capacity, or growth. Self-improvement isn't about erasing parts of yourself you dislike, but about understanding them, integrating them, and then consciously choosing how you want to show up in the world. It's about becoming more authentic, more resilient, and more aligned with your truest self. This journey is one of continuous unfolding, a beautiful process of becoming. Throughout this entire process, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a dear friend who is struggling. There will be moments of doubt, frustration, and perhaps even self-criticism. In those times, remember that being human means being imperfect, and that growth is messy. Instead of judging yourself harshly, offer yourself encouragement and grace. Self-compassion is not letting yourself off the hook. It's creating a supportive inner environment where genuine and lasting change can take root and thrive. Ultimately, investing in self-improvement is a lifelong endeavor, not a destination you arrive at and then stop. Life constantly presents new challenges and opportunities for growth, ensuring that our journey of becoming is never truly finished. Embrace this ongoing process with curiosity and an open heart, seeing each new experience as a chance to learn more about yourself and the world around you. This continuous evolution is what makes life rich and meaningful, allowing you to adapt, flourish, and find deeper purpose with each passing year. So take a moment to consider where your most valuable investments are truly going. Are you dedicating enough to the one asset that truly matters, yourself? By consciously choosing to invest in your personal growth, by employing these strategies for change, you are not just improving your life, you are enriching the lives of those you touch. This is the ultimate return, a legacy of well-being, resilience, and authentic connection that only a truly listened-to self can cultivate. Cultivating mental wellness, practical approaches. Cultivating mental wellness isn't some abstract concept reserved for experts or a luxury only afforded to those with endless time. It's a deeply personal, ongoing journey that requires active participation from each of us. Think of your mind not as a fixed state, but as a garden that thrives with consistent care, attention, and the right nourishment. Just like a garden, it will inevitably face weeds, droughts, or unexpected storms, but with practical tools and a willingness to engage, we can foster resilience and beauty even through challenging seasons. This section aims to demystify mental wellness, offering tangible, everyday approaches that can be woven into the fabric of your life, proving that true well-being is within reach for everyone, regardless of their starting point. Before we can effectively cultivate anything, we first need to understand the soil we're working with, which in this case is our own inner landscape. A crucial first step towards mental wellness involves developing a heightened sense of self-awareness, learning to tune into the subtle whispers of our emotions and thoughts. This isn't about judgment or critique, but rather a gentle observation, noticing when stress begins to coil in your shoulders, recognizing the familiar pang of anxiety, or identifying what truly brings you moments of peace. By simply acknowledging these internal states without immediately trying to fix them, you gain invaluable insight into your own patterns and needs, laying a foundational groundwork for intentional change. One of the most powerful and accessible tools for mental cultivation is the practice of mindful presence. This isn't about emptying your mind or achieving some enlightened state. It's about intentionally bringing your attention to the present moment, observing your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without getting swept away by them. In a world constantly pulling us into the past with regrets or into the future with worries, mindfulness offers an anchor, allowing us to experience life as it unfolds right now. Regularly carving out moments to simply be can significantly reduce stress, enhance emotional regulation, and foster a deeper connection to your own internal experience. Integrating mindfulness into your day doesn't require hours of meditation on a cushion. It can be as simple as taking 3 deep conscious breaths before answering a phone call or truly tasting your food during a meal. Try a body scan while lying in bed, noticing each part of your body without judgment, from your toes to the crown of your head, simply observing any tension or relaxation. Even a few minutes spent mindfully washing dishes, feeling the warm water and the texture of the sponge, can shift your perspective and create a small pocket of calm amidst a busy schedule. The key is consistent, gentle practice, making mindfulness an approachable habit rather than an intimidating chore. Beyond the internal landscape, our physical body plays an undeniable and often underestimated role in our mental well-being. The mind and body are not separate entities, but deeply interconnected, constantly influencing one another in profound ways. When we neglect our physical health, our mental state often bears the brunt, manifesting as fatigue, irritability, or increased anxiety. Conversely, engaging in intentional movement and caring for our physical vessel can be a powerful antidote to stress, a natural mood booster, and a fundamental pillar in building robust mental resilience. It's about recognizing that taking care of your body is a direct act of caring for your mind. You don't need to become a marathon runner or spend hours in the gym to reap the mental benefits of movement. The goal is simply to get your body moving in a way that feels good and sustainable for you. A brisk walk around the block during your lunch break, dancing to your favorite music in the living room, or even some gentle stretching in the morning can release endorphins, reduce tension, and clear mental fog. Find an activity you genuinely enjoy, something that doesn't feel like a punishment, and commit to incorporating it regularly. The consistency of movement, however small, sends a powerful message to your brain that you are actively investing in your own well-being. Another critical aspect of cultivating mental wellness involves establishing and maintaining healthy boundaries in your relationships and daily life. Boundaries are not about building walls to keep people out. Rather, they are like fences in your mental garden, defining what you will and will not allow to deplete your energy or compromise your peace. Learning to say no to extra commitments when you're already stretched thin, or clearly communicating your needs in a relationship, is an act of self-preservation, not selfishness. Without clear boundaries, we risk burnout, resentment, and a feeling of being constantly overwhelmed, leaving little room for our own well-being to flourish. Setting boundaries effectively requires a blend of self-awareness and clear communication. Start by identifying where your energy is being drained and what situations or requests consistently leave you feeling depleted. Then, practice articulating your limits respectfully but firmly, focusing on your needs rather than blaming others. For instance, instead of agreeing to another late-night work email, you might say, "I'm committed to my work-life balance, so I'll respond to this in the morning." Remember, healthy boundaries are a testament to self-respect and teach others how to treat you, ultimately fostering more authentic and sustainable connections, both with yourself and with others. Despite our best efforts to practice self-care, there will inevitably be times when we need more than our own internal resources to navigate life's complexities. Cultivating mental wellness is rarely a solo journey, and recognizing the strength in seeking support is a vital step. We are social beings, wired for connection, and leaning on others during challenging times is not a sign of weakness, but a profound act of courage and self-awareness. Whether it's a trusted friend, a supportive family member, or a professional, allowing others to witness our vulnerability and offer their perspective can lighten our load and provide invaluable insight. Support can take many forms, each offering unique benefits to our mental landscape. Sometimes, all we need is a listening ear from a friend who understands without judgment, offering a sense of shared humanity. Other times, the structured guidance of a support group can provide comfort in numbers, reminding us we're not alone in our struggles. For deeper, more persistent challenges, engaging with a mental health professional offers a safe, confidential space to explore complex emotions, develop coping strategies, and work towards lasting change. The crucial step is identifying what kind of support you need, and then bravely reaching out to access it, acknowledging that asking for help is a powerful act of self-care. Perhaps one of the most transformative practices in cultivating mental wellness is learning to extend self-compassion to ourselves. So often, we are our own harshest critics, holding ourselves to impossible standards and berating ourselves for perceived failures. Yet we would never treat a dear friend with such harshness. Self-compassion means treating yourself with the same kindness, understanding, and acceptance you would offer to someone you deeply care about, especially during moments of perceived inadequacy, struggle, or pain. It's about recognizing your shared humanity, that imperfection and suffering are inherent parts of the human experience, and responding to your own difficulties with warmth and care. Practicing self-compassion can involve simple, yet profound shifts in how you interact with yourself internally. When you notice self-critical thoughts arising, try consciously reframing them with a kinder, more supportive internal voice. Give yourself permission to rest when you're exhausted, without guilt, or acknowledge your feelings of sadness or frustration without judgment, simply allowing them to be. You might place a hand over your heart and offer yourself a silent, reassuring phrase like, "This is a difficult moment, and I'm here for myself." These small acts of self-kindness build a powerful inner resource, helping you navigate life's inevitable bumps with greater resilience and emotional ease. Journaling offers another practical and profoundly personal approach to mental wellness, serving as a private sanctuary for your thoughts and emotions. Putting pen to paper, or fingers to keyboard, allows you to externalize the swirling chaos of your inner world, giving it form and structure. This act of writing can clarify confused thoughts, process difficult feelings, and even uncover hidden insights or solutions you might not have accessed otherwise. It's a low-stakes, judgment-free space where you can explore your authentic self, track your progress, and gain perspective on your experiences without the pressure of an audience. To begin a journaling practice, you don't need fancy notebooks or a specific agenda. Simply find a quiet moment and start writing whatever comes to mind. You might reflect on your day, explore a particular emotion, or even free associate without any particular goal. Consider prompts like, "What am I grateful for today?" or "What's weighing on my mind?" to kickstart your thoughts. The consistency, not the perfection, is what matters most. Over time, your journal becomes a powerful record of your growth, a testament to your resilience, and a trusted companion in your journey toward greater self-understanding and emotional balance. Finally, we cannot overlook the fundamental role that restorative sleep plays in cultivating robust mental wellness. In our fast-paced world, sleep is often the first thing we sacrifice, yet it is during the precious hours that our brains and bodies perform essential maintenance, repair, and consolidation. Chronic sleep deprivation doesn't just make us tired, it significantly impairs our mood regulation, cognitive function, and ability to cope with stress, leaving us more susceptible to anxiety and depression. Prioritizing consistent, quality sleep is not a luxury, it is a non-negotiable cornerstone of emotional stability and overall well-being, an essential investment in your mental health bank account. Creating a consistent sleep routine can dramatically improve your mental state. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night, and try to go to bed and wake up around the same time each day, even on weekends, to regulate your body's natural clock. Establish a relaxing bedtime ritual, like reading a book, taking a warm bath, or listening to calming music, to signal to your body that it's time to wind down. Minimize screen time before bed, create a dark and cool sleep environment, and avoid heavy meals or caffeine close to bedtime. These simple, practical steps can transform your nights, leading to brighter, more resilient days, and a mind better equipped to handle life's challenges, building genuine connection in a disconnected world. In a world where our phones buzz constantly and social media feeds never stop scrolling, it's easy to feel connected, yet profoundly alone. We might have hundreds of friends online, but how many of those connections truly nourish our souls? This paradox of modern life often leaves us yearning for something deeper, a sense of belonging that goes beyond surface-level interactions. It's a quiet ache many of us carry, a longing for someone to truly see and hear us, without judgment or distraction. We crave genuine connection, the kind that makes us feel understood and valued. It's even when the world outside seems to be moving at a dizzying pace. Finding these authentic bonds is not always easy, especially when we've grown accustomed to a faster, more superficial way of relating. Yet it remains one of the most vital ingredients for a fulfilling and healthy life, a cornerstone of our well-being. True connection isn't about the quantity of people in our lives, but the quality of our interactions with them. It's about sharing pieces of ourselves, the messy and the beautiful, and allowing others to do the same. This kind of relationship builds on trust, empathy, and a mutual willingness to be present for one another. Think about the last time you had a conversation where you felt completely seen and heard. That's the essence of genuine connection. It's a feeling of warmth, safety, and mutual respect that leaves both parties feeling uplifted and understood. These moments are often rare, but they are incredibly powerful, reminding us of our shared humanity. They show us that beneath all the daily noise, we all long for a space where we can simply be ourselves, without pretense. Building these deep, meaningful bonds requires intentional effort, especially in a world that often pulls us in 1,000 different directions. It means actively choosing to slow down, to look up from our screens, and to engage with the people right in front of us. This isn't always comfortable, as it might mean stepping outside our comfort zones or risking a little vulnerability. However, the rewards far outweigh the initial discomfort, opening us up to richer, more supportive relationships. Genuine connection doesn't just happen, it's cultivated, nurtured, and prioritized, much like a garden. We must tend to it with care, understanding that each interaction is an opportunity to deepen our ties with others. It's a choice we make every day, to invest in the human relationships that truly matter. At the heart of genuine connection lies vulnerability, a concept we often shy away from, mistakenly believing it's a weakness. Yet it is precisely our willingness to be open, imperfect, and real that invites others to do the same. When we share our authentic selves, our fears, our hopes, and our struggles, We create a bridge for others to cross. This act of courage signals to those around us that it's safe to drop their own masks and connect on a deeper level. It's a powerful invitation, a quiet whisper that says, I trust you enough to let you see me, truly. Without this foundational step, our interactions often remain polite but distant, never quite reaching the core of what makes us human. Embracing vulnerability is not about oversharing, but about sharing with intention and courage. Think of vulnerability as the glue that binds us, allowing us to move beyond superficial pleasantries into the realm of shared experience. It's not about revealing every secret, but about being honest about how we're feeling or what we're struggling with in the moment. Perhaps it's admitting you had a tough day or that you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, instead of simply saying, I'm fine. This small act of honesty creates a space for empathy and understanding, allowing the other person to respond with genuine care. It transforms a simple exchange into a moment of true human contact, where both individuals feel a little less alone. This kind of open communication fosters trust, which is the bedrock of any lasting and meaningful relationship. It's a practice, not a destination, and it gets easier with each brave step we take. Many of us hesitate to be vulnerable because we fear judgment, rejection, or even being taken advantage of. These fears are real and often stem from past hurts or societal messages that tell us to always appear strong and put together. We build walls around our hearts, believing they protect us, but in reality, they often isolate us. The irony is that by trying to protect ourselves from pain, we also cut ourselves off from the very source of joy and connection we crave. It's a difficult cycle to break, but recognizing these fears is the first step towards dismantling them. We must challenge the belief that showing our true selves will lead to negative outcomes, and instead embrace the possibility of deeper understanding and acceptance. Learning to trust ourselves and others is a gradual process, but it begins with a conscious decision to be brave. However, what if the person you're connecting with is also longing for someone to take that first brave step? What if your vulnerability actually gives them permission to be vulnerable too? Often, the very things we worry about sharing are the things that make us most relatable to others. When we open up, we often find that others respond with kindness and understanding, because they too have experienced similar feelings or struggles. This shared humanity is a powerful force, capable of dissolving barriers and fostering profound connections. It's a reminder that we are all navigating the complexities of life, and we all benefit from knowing we're not alone. Our courage to be real can inspire courage in others, creating a beautiful ripple effect of authentic interaction. One of the most powerful tools for building genuine connection is active listening. This means more than just waiting for your turn to speak. It means truly tuning into what the other person is saying, both with their words and their body language. Put away distractions, make eye contact, and offer verbal cues that show you're engaged, like nodding or saying, I understand. Ask clarifying questions that demonstrate your interest and help you grasp their perspective more fully. When we genuinely listen, we convey respect and value, making the other person feel important and heard. This simple act can transform an ordinary conversation into a meaningful exchange, laying the groundwork for deeper trust and understanding. It's a selfless act, giving the gift of your full attention to another human being. Being truly present in our interactions is another crucial element. In our hyper-connected world, it's easy to be physically with someone, but mentally miles away. Why? Checking notifications or planning our next move. To build genuine connection, we need to resist these urges and fully immerse ourselves in the moment. This means putting down our phones, turning off the TV, and giving the person our undivided attention. When we are fully present, we notice the subtle nuances of conversation, the unspoken emotions, and the shared energy that makes human interactions so rich. It allows us to truly connect with their experience, not just their words, fostering a sense of shared reality. This kind of mindful presence communicates care and respect, making the other person feel truly valued. Sometimes, building genuine connections simply means taking the initiative to reach out. Don't wait for others to always make the first move. Send that text, make that call, or invite someone for coffee. These small gestures can signal your willingness to invest in the relationship and keep the lines of communication open. It could be a simple check-in, asking how their day is going, or suggesting an activity you both enjoy. Even a brief, thoughtful message can make a significant impact, letting someone know you're thinking of them and that they matter. These small acts of outreach accumulate over time, strengthening the threads that weave our lives together. Remember, every strong connection started with a first step, a decision to engage. Shared experiences also play a vital role in forging deeper bonds. Whether it's working on a project together, going for a walk, or simply sharing a meal, doing things side by side creates opportunities for connection. These moments allow for natural conversation, shared laughter, and a sense of camaraderie that can be hard to achieve in more formal settings. When we navigate challenges or enjoy successes together, we build a shared history and understanding that enriches our relationships. It's in these shared spaces that we often discover common interests, values, and perspectives, reinforcing our sense of belonging. Don't underestimate the power of simple, everyday activities to bring people closer and weave a tapestry of shared memories. The benefits of genuine connection extend far beyond simply feeling good. They are fundamental to our mental and emotional well-being. Studies consistently show that people with strong social connections tend to be happier, healthier, and even live longer. These relationships provide a crucial support system during tough times, offering comfort, advice, and a sense of security. Knowing you have people who care about you and will stand by you can significantly reduce stress and enhance your resilience. It's like having an emotional safety net that catches you when you stumble, allowing you to take bigger risks and face challenges with greater confidence. This deep sense of belonging protects us from loneliness, a feeling that can be as damaging to our health as smoking. Genuine connection helps us navigate life's inevitable ups and downs with greater strength and perspective. When we share our burdens, they often feel lighter, and when we share our joys, they feel amplified. These relationships remind us that we are part of something larger than ourselves, a community of individuals who care for one another. They offer different viewpoints and insights, helping us to grow and learn. Through these authentic bonds, we develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us, enriching our lives in countless ways. It's a continuous process of giving and receiving, where both parties contribute to a shared sense of growth and well-being. This reciprocal exchange is what makes true human connection so incredibly valuable. Cultivating genuine connection is a skill, much like any other, that can be learned and improved upon with practice. It might feel awkward or challenging at first, especially if you're not used to being vulnerable or initiating contact. But with each small step, each honest conversation, and each act of thoughtful presence, you'll become more confident and adept. Remember that progress, not perfection, is the goal. There will be times when connections don't pan out or when you feel misunderstood, and that's okay. The important thing is to keep trying, to keep opening your heart, and to keep believing in the power of human connection. Every effort you make to connect genuinely is an investment in your own happiness and the richness of your life. Start small, within the relationships you already have. Perhaps it's a deeper conversation with a family member, a more attentive moment with a friend, or a genuine check-in with a colleague. These everyday interactions are fertile ground for planting the seeds of stronger bonds. You don't need to seek out grand gestures. Sometimes the most profound connections are built in the quiet moments of shared understanding. As you practice being more present and vulnerable in these familiar settings, you'll find it easier to extend that openness to new people and situations. It's a gentle unfolding, allowing your capacity for connection to expand naturally over time. Each small success builds momentum, encouraging you to seek out even more meaningful interactions. In a world that often pulls us apart, choosing to build genuine connection is an act of quiet rebellion and profound self-care. It's a commitment to living a life rich in meaning, support, and shared humanity. By embracing vulnerability, practicing active listening, and being truly present, we open ourselves up to the incredible power of human relationships. These connections are the bedrock of our well-being, providing comfort, joy, and a sense of belonging that no amount of digital interaction can replicate. They remind us that despite our individual journeys, we are all interconnected, woven into the vast tapestry of human experience. This choice to connect is an invitation, not just to others, but to a more fulfilling and authentic life for ourselves. Ultimately, building genuine connection means learning to listen, not just to others, but to the quiet stirrings within ourselves that yearn for belonging. It's about honoring that innate human need to be seen, understood, and loved for who we truly are. As we navigate the complexities of life, these authentic bonds become our anchors, offering stability and strength when the waters get rough. They are the true treasures of our existence, far more valuable than any fleeting external achievement. So let us dare to be vulnerable, to listen deeply, and to reach out, knowing that in doing so, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to a more connected and compassionate world for everyone. Perhaps it's truly time to listen to that yearning for connection. This journey of building genuine connection is a continuous one, filled with learning, growing, and the occasional stumble. It's a testament to the idea that our greatest strengths often lie in our perceived weaknesses, like vulnerability. When we allow ourselves to be truly human, with all our imperfections and longings, we create the very space for others to meet us there. This shared space is where magic happens, where empathy flourishes, and where the profound beauty of human relationships can truly blossom. It's an ongoing invitation to ourselves and to others to step into a more authentic way of being, fostering connections that not only survive but thrive in our disconnected world. Therapy: contemplating, engaging, and benefiting. Sometimes a feeling starts to creep in, a quiet whisper that maybe, just maybe, there's another way to navigate the swirling currents of life. It might be a persistent ache of sadness, a constant buzz of anxiety, or simply the realization that old patterns keep repeating, leaving us feeling stuck. This subtle invitation to introspection often marks the very first step toward considering therapy, a profound moment of self-awareness. It's not about being broken, but rather about acknowledging that certain parts of our internal landscape could use a fresh perspective, a new lens through which to see things more clearly. This initial spark of curiosity, this quiet questioning, is where the journey truly begins, a brave acknowledgement that something within needs attention. We start to wonder if we could feel different, if our relationships could improve, or if we could simply understand ourselves a little better. It's a testament to our innate desire for growth and well-being, even when the path ahead feels uncertain. For many, the thought of therapy comes with a cascade of questions and even a little apprehension. What will I talk about? Will they judge me? Is this really for me? These are incredibly normal reactions, echoes of a time when mental health conversations were often kept in the shadows. We might worry about what others will think, or perhaps we feel a deep-seated resistance to admitting we don't have all the answers ourselves. Yet, beneath these concerns lies a profound desire for change, a yearning for relief from burdens carried too long. It's a moment of reckoning, where the weight of what's not working starts to outweigh the fear of seeking help. This internal dialogue, though challenging, is a vital part of the process, demonstrating the courage it takes to even entertain the idea of vulnerability. It's about giving ourselves permission to explore possibilities beyond our current understanding. Contemplating therapy is, in essence, an act of self-compassion, a decision to invest in one's own emotional future. It's recognizing that just as we seek professional help for physical ailments, our minds and hearts also deserve expert care. This isn't a sign of weakness. It's a testament to incredible strength and a commitment to personal growth. The landscape of mental health support is vast and varied, offering many avenues for healing and understanding. Taking the time to research, to talk to trusted friends, or even to simply reflect on what feels right for you is an important part of this initial phase. It's about gathering information, dispelling myths, and slowly, gently, opening the door to a new kind of support. This thoughtful approach allows us to move from contemplation to a more informed and empowered decision, making the idea of therapy feel less daunting and more inviting. Once that initial curiosity solidifies into a decision, the next step is often finding a therapist who feels like a good fit. This isn't a one-size-fits-all endeavor. It's a deeply personal quest to find someone with whom you can build trust and feel truly seen. You might start by asking for recommendations, searching online directories, or reaching out to local mental health organizations. Many therapists offer initial consultations, a chance for you to ask questions and get a sense of their approach before committing to regular sessions. It's perfectly okay to interview a few different professionals, just as you would for any other significant relationship in your life. This process of discernment ensures that you enter the therapeutic space feeling as comfortable and confident as possible, laying a solid foundation for the work ahead. Finding the right connection is paramount, as it forms the bedrock of effective therapy. Engaging in therapy means actively stepping into a space where vulnerability isn't just permitted, but encouraged and held with care. It's a journey of showing up week after week, ready to explore the corners of your mind and heart that might have been untouched for years. This isn't about the therapist fixing you. Instead, it's a collaborative dance where they serve as a skilled guide, helping you uncover your own insights and strengths. There will be sessions filled with breakthroughs and moments of profound clarity, but there will also be times when the work feels heavy, confusing, or even frustrating. This ebb and flow is a natural part of the process, a sign that genuine transformation is underway. It requires patience, courage, and a willingness to lean into discomfort, knowing that growth often blossoms from these challenging moments. The therapeutic relationship itself becomes a powerful tool for change, a unique bond built on trust, empathy, and non-judgment. Within this safe container, you have the freedom to experiment with new ways of relating, to voice thoughts and feelings you might censor elsewhere. Your therapist offers a consistent, objective presence, reflecting back patterns you might not see, and gently challenging beliefs that no longer serve you. This relationship isn't like any other in your life. It's specifically designed to support your personal growth and healing. It teaches you about healthy boundaries, effective communication, and the profound impact of being truly heard and understood. Nurturing this connection is central to the therapeutic process, as it provides a secure base from which to explore your inner world. It's a powerful model for how healthy relationships can feel, offering a template for your interactions outside the therapy room. One of the most profound benefits of engaging in therapy is the development of radical self-awareness. You begin to understand the roots of your reactions, the origins of your fears, and the motivations behind your choices. This isn't just an intellectual exercise. It's a deep, embodied knowing that shifts your perspective from within. You learn to recognize your emotional triggers, to differentiate between transient feelings and deeper core beliefs, and to identify the stories you tell yourself about who you are. This newfound clarity empowers you to make more conscious decisions, to respond to life's challenges with greater intention, rather than simply reacting on autopilot. It's like turning on a light in a dimly lit room, revealing details and pathways you never noticed before. This deeper understanding of self becomes a compass, guiding you with greater wisdom and authenticity. Beyond self-awareness, therapy equips you with a robust toolkit of coping strategies and emotional regulation techniques. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by intense emotions, you learn healthier ways to navigate them, to sit with discomfort without being consumed by it. You might explore mindfulness practices, communication skills, boundary setting, or various relaxation techniques tailored to your specific needs. These are not quick fixes, but rather practical, actionable skills that empower you to manage stress, anxiety, and sadness more effectively in your daily life. They become resources you can draw upon long after therapy concludes, fostering a sense of resilience and self-efficacy. It's about building an internal strength that allows you to face life's inevitable storms with greater confidence and calm, knowing you have the tools to weather them. The ripple effect of therapy often extends far beyond the individual, positively impacting relationships with family, friends, and colleagues. As you gain a deeper understanding of yourself and learn healthier communication patterns, your interactions with others naturally improve. You might find yourself setting clearer boundaries, expressing your needs more effectively, or approaching conflicts with greater empathy and understanding. This transformation isn't always easy, as old relationship dynamics may shift, but it ultimately leads to more authentic and fulfilling connections. Others may notice a newfound calm or confidence in you, fostering a more positive environment for everyone involved. It's a testament to the idea that when one person heals, that healing can resonate outward, touching the lives of those around them in meaningful ways. Perhaps one of the most enduring benefits is the cultivation of a more compassionate and accepting relationship with yourself. Therapy helps dismantle the harsh inner critic, replacing self-judgment with kindness and understanding. You learn to embrace your imperfections, to forgive past mistakes, and to celebrate your unique strengths. This self-acceptance is not passive. It's an active practice of self-love that empowers you to live more authentically and joyfully. It frees you from the constant pressure of perfectionism, allowing you to show up in the world as your true self, flaws and all. This internal shift is transformative, creating a foundation of inner peace and resilience that supports you through all of life's ups and downs. It's about truly becoming your own best friend and advocate, a relationship that lasts a lifetime. Ultimately, therapy is an investment in a richer, more meaningful life, a commitment to ongoing growth and self-discovery. It's not a destination, but a continuous journey, equipping you with the internal resources to navigate future challenges with greater wisdom and grace. The insights gained and the skills developed become an intrinsic part of who you are, shaping your perspective and informing your choices long into the future. You emerge not as a fixed version of yourself, but as a more integrated, resilient, and compassionate human being, capable of facing life's complexities with an open heart. This enduring transformation allows you to build a life that is truly aligned with your values and deepest desires, fostering a sense of purpose and fulfillment. It's a profound testament to the human capacity for change and the power of dedicated self-exploration. The journey through therapy is a deeply personal one, unique to each individual, yet it touches upon universal themes of struggle, resilience, and the search for meaning. It's about finding your voice, reclaiming your power, and creating a narrative for your life that is truly your own. The courage it takes to contemplate, engage, and ultimately benefit from this process is immense, reflecting a deep commitment to your own well-being. This investment pays dividends far beyond the therapy room, enhancing every aspect of your existence. It's a powerful reminder that seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but a profound act of self-love and an essential step on the path to becoming the most authentic version of yourself. Embracing this journey can unlock a potential you never knew you possessed, leading to a life lived with greater intention and joy.